Hello, everyone, and good evening once again to the Friday Gem with myself, Dexterous Crafter. A little change to the description. I did put that Model Making Trucker would be joining us. At the moment, he's sort of unconscious on the sofa, shall we say. Yeah, he started, I think it was 9 o'clock last night, and he's had about an hour and a half sleep. So he may join us, he may not join us. But to the viewers that have joined us, as always, a huge, massive thank you. And courtesy of Mark Shellard, as you'll notice, see if I can. Christmas jumper! I thought, yes, you know what? It's my last live stream before Christmas. So I thought, actually, you know what? I'll officially and finally get into the Christmas spirit. So before I go any further, we shall see who's joining us. Mark Shellard was in first, saying, "It's Christmas." Not quite. As I obviously explained to Connor and Paige just now when they went to bed, it's a week. So not quite, Mark. Yes, Mark saying evening to myself and Lewis. And no. Kaylin's in, so good evening, Kaylin. Saying, "Should I just hang with you on your chat, Lewis?" Do I dare ask, Kaylin? Also as well, Kaylin, I have posted your Christmas card. Posted it Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I posted it. So fingers crossed it will get to you. Can you just send me a quick PM when you get it, please? And we've got Eric in saying Merry Spillish Times. I hope not. Yeah. If I've got the videos right, which I'm pretty certain I have, keep an eye on my next Eddie Stobart. There might have been some lossage, shall we say. And then Eric just saying hi Nat, Lewis, Mark, and anyone else coming in to chat. Kaylin, hi Nat, Lewis, everyone in chat. Hope you're all having an amazing Friday. Happy weekend all. And to you, Kaylin, yeah, it's not been it's been a bit of a funny Friday because Connor actually broke up from school unofficially yesterday because one of his teachers has actually caught COVID and they haven't got the staff to cover. So it's like we had them both off yesterday. Paige wanted to go in today for her final day. So it's been a bit of a weird one having just a solo Connor. Where's Kaylin? Just say message again. Mark saying hi everyone. Mark Shellard, white glove models. Shh, I'm trying to convince Nat it's Christmas already. Well, like I say, I'll let you off. This was before we went live. And we've got Katie in saying hi everyone. So good evening, Katie. Have you all broken up before Christmas now with uni? Kaylin, very nice, Mrs. Claus Williamson. Now I know why he didn't answer, lol. God. And Mark, I thought Nat had gone all fancy dress as Olive Oil from Popeye. Not quite. And Kaylin, I will thank you. Yours went out Wednesday as well, so hopefully it makes it before Christmas. Lewis's Prezi should be there any day. Fantastic. Yes. He is a little excited, shall we say. He's like literally I told him it will get posted any day soon, and it's like literally he's getting ready for interrogating the postman. It's like, where's my package? Yeah, it sort of doesn't help because we've had an email, or we've seen a message from Hachette today, just basically pre-warning us, but there are deliveries. The deliveries going through Royal Mail, they're all delayed because of the huge Christmas backlog, which is not helping because I'm getting impatient for Eddie Stobart, and Lewis has literally got 2 magazines left of Bismarck, and then it's like completely done. So he's like, I want Bismarck. So yeah, it's not his week for the postman this week. Katie? Yeah, today was the last day of term for the primary school. On Monday, I head back to London for 2 weeks. Oh, very nice. Will you enjoy a good rest? Shane saying good evening, Nat, and all in chat. Hope you're all well. Yeah, we're doing better, thank you, Shane. Like I say, I'm just glad the kids are off now, and so that there's no more walk on eggshells. Are we going to get a phone call? School's closed. Blah blah. So yes, I'm relieved, but at the same time, I am very conscious that this time next week, I will probably be in mental breakdown mode. No disrespect to anyone, but yeah, having the kids off all week, they're all excited. Looking forward to the man in the red suit coming. So it's like, yeah, I'll probably be sat in a corner nursing a very large glass of wine. Eric, please tell me Lewis is wearing an elf costume. At the moment, no. But if his lordship finally awakes from his slumber, then hopefully I can convince him to get his Christmas jumper on. And we have got Kelly joining us saying, hi Nat, hope you're well. We're doing good, thank you, Kelly. And I have to admit, your tiny kitten, your new addition, is so cute. It's like, oh. I have to admit, I'm not a cat person in the fact that we'd have one. But yeah, it's like a little furry kitten. Yeah, anything small and fluffy. And I just go to a ball of goo. So yes, so that is chat caught up. Let me just move that out of the way. Kelly, he's a pain in the backside. The joys of having a little fur baby. Let's see. There we are. So yes, so we are working, carrying on, shall we say, on Pegasus. Now just apologies while I get sorted, because literally Connor and Paige have only just gone to bed. So I have actually a formal excuse, a genuine reason why everything is so back to front. Now just bear with me whilst I get some zoomage. Thank you. So we've had a update on the laptop today. We've gone from Windows 10 to 11, and it's just making sure that everything is actually working as it should. Only thing having this ruddy lamp. Something heavy. That'll do. Shane, sorry I didn't join you last week, but one of my discs went into a nerve, so I had a dead right leg low. Ooh. Ouch. Yes, I hope you're feeling better now with it, Shane. Ouch. So yes, so just while I get myself all organised and set up, That was a bit wonky. How is everyone in chat tonight? Are we all ready for Christmas now? Or have we got some people in chat that's, let's just say, in my normal Christmas mood, which is literally running around like a headless chicken until the 23rd. And apologies as well with the bell noise. I've got 2 little bells on my Christmas jumper. So every time I knock my jumper, I was saying that though, no, actually. I'm bringing the Christmas spirit early. I'm bringing a bit of the Polar Express magic, shall we say. So, yes, I have to admit, I am... oh, we've got no spillages. We have no spillages. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that one's a bit... I don't know if it came up on your end, but it just went into it. Funny. Oh, God, what am I breaking? Hold on. I've got cables wrapped around my ankles. There we are. So yes, like I say, usually it's last minute preparations. I'm normally horrendous. Whereas I have to admit, I think the only thing, touch wood, that I've actually seriously fallen behind with this year is sorry, what do I need? 13 is we didn't actually get the kids' advent calendars until literally the last day of November. So it's like, have we got to think? Yeah, we're already planning for toys and presents and whatnot. And then it's like, kids then brought it up. It's like, oh, Mummy, it's the 1st of December tomorrow. It is, little man and little girl. It's like, oh, we get to open our advent calendars. Oh, fiddlesticks. Yeah, it wasn't quite that censored when the kids went out of earshot. So it's been like running around trying to find one. And it's like went to our local supermarket. It's like they had the book advent calendars. I thought, actually, yes, the kids are after chocolate one, but you know what? It'd be something different. So I thought, right, get 2 of them this year. They had... Jesus! You're not funny. God, my heart is going a million to a dozen. You're really not funny. Who messaged you to do that?
No one. The phone's in my jacket.
You're really not funny. If I'd have caused a spillage, then I would have been flipping unconscious. Apparently, Kaylin's messaged you, but you haven't responded.
Yeah, my phone was in my jacket.
Sorry
on that.
Apologies for the kettle noises. What am I doing? Oh, hang on.
Ditty dotty dots.
Oh, I know that. Where's some tweezers? Hold on, let me just... And that's a good start. Wrong one, not on the wrong square. Right, let me just check these because they've got an N and a H. That's right. Right, so they were definitely H's. M and H together. Let me just get that one off. So yes, I had a princess one for Paige, but not one for Connor. That's that literally going all around Skeg looking for these ruddy advent calendars. And luckily, our local M&S had some. It's like, thank goodness for that. Yeah, and I say to myself every year, I'm going to be organised, I'm going to be sorted, I'm going to be prepared, and I never do. So maybe next year will be the year of correction. You never know. Well, Kaylin, my computer tried to force me to do that today, but I kept telling it no. Yeah, it's not been too bad. It's just literally update after update after update. So die quietly, please. So yeah, luckily it was literally this morning it started before we went shopping, so at least I had enough time to get it all done. But I've never known an update just be such a headache. Shane, getting there, loads more meds to shut the pain out down my leg. We're sorted for Christmas though. Oh, at least you have some positivity to it, Shane. Mark Shellard, just about ready, but probably bought too much. So I have to admit, we're not too bad actually. We used to go mad like present-wise.
We used to.
Well, no, actually, we have got better. It's like, in all fairness.
Yeah, the only reason we got better is because the stuff's getting bigger and more expensive.
Oh yes. And it's like we say, right, the kids get X amount each, and that's it. So we've not done too bad actually. I think Connor got a smidgen more. But that was my justification, was that it would have left them, because we try and spend the same amount and get the same amount of presents. But Lewis, it's getting harder because this year actually seems to have been the worst, because like Lewis says, it's costing more because it's like they're getting into like the brand stuff. So it's like Paige has discovered like Barbie and Connor's into Spider-Man and all that. So it's just costing more, and it's just trying to find stuff that.
Oh God, what have you done to the seat?
Just, you've got a cable wrapped. Yeah, it's trying to find stuff so that they've actually got enough to open and whatnot. Yeah, it's getting a bit of a nightmare, but I think the only thing we've actually gone mad on, which we always do, is food. Because I think past 3-4 years, Lewis, been getting our Christmas food from those in the UK. I don't know about our friends across the pond. We'll know about, we've got a Marks and Spencer store. So it's like, it's all come from there because it's brilliant, because in essence, it's all prepped. It tells you exactly what to do. And I literally just put it in the oven and it cooks. And I tell you what, you know what? It's lovely. I remember growing up, it's like we'd quickly open our presents, and then it's like, oh, excuse my watch, and then it's like the grown-ups would sort of disappear why we did Christmas dinner. It's like, it wasn't really a family Christmas. Obviously, when you're younger, you don't really notice. But I think since we started doing it this way, it's brilliant because I'm literally disappearing for a few minutes, put stuff in the oven, and I can then go back and join Lewis and the kids while they play with their new stuff. Yeah, that's definitely cost an arm and a leg, but it's so worth it. Definitely, I enjoy it while they're young before they literally open their presents and disappear for the rest of the day. And we have got Stephen, Totally Scale Models, saying Jingle Bells, Santa Smells. Good evening, Steve. How are you doing with your health and everything? I hope that you're recovering well. Shane, whoa, that was close, Nat. I thought those diamonds were going in the air, lol. Yes, I have to admit, I was waiting for a complete and utter display all over.
You just had kittens instead.
Yeah, and there he is. Modelmaker Trucker saying morning.
No, don't say that.
Say morning all then.
There you go.
Mark Shillard saying morning, Lewis. Nat didn't have to jump then. Yeah, he needs no encouragement. Thank you very much.
Something went wrong. Please try again.
Kaylin, morning, Lewis. I sent the tracking number to Facebook Messenger. Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to decipher.
I've done it.
Oh, you done it, have you?
Yeah.
Well, feel free to forward it on to me, since it's me that will need to track it for postman. Steve, turkey Twizzlers for us this year, as I'm still on statutory sick pay, which amounts to all. Mortgage, etc. comes first. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm sure with your lovely family, I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
I've got a comment that you've not got.
Oh, God. Kaylin, tornadoes are expensive. They're not so much expensive, they're just
Full of air. Full of wind. Mark Shellard. Lewis, why is it not your stream? You have a overall better presentation.
Thanks, Mark. Right, well, you can do the stream New Year's Eve on your Billy Todd. Yeah. Go on.
So Kaylin's just messaged me. He doesn't understand why it takes Royal Mail three days to deliver a package 3 hours away. Well, with the state of some of the Royal Mail drivers, I can understand why. I can't understand why any of it turns up. Some of their driving skills.
3 days to deliver something 3 hours away?
Yeah.
Why, is it already in the country?
It's in country, yeah.
Really?
Ah.
Oh, blimey.
Berkeley Post Office.
Where?
Berkeley.
Where's that?
I don't know.
Oh, you're a bloody lorry driver. Yeah, because you have to go wherever Berkeley is to Peterborough, to Skeg.
I've done overnight to be delivered to today, tomorrow. My opinion.
Should be. What was I saying now? Yeah, they're not so much expensive. It's just difficult because it's like.
What's expensive?
When Karen said about tornadoes are expensive, it's like, but not.
They are expensive. They destroy things.
I'm thinking more Connor's tornado Christmas
I'm thinking
present.
about all the tornadoes America's just had.
Kaylin, you might get it by next year, lol.
Yeah, it's only a week away. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. As much as I want the stress of Christmas out of the way, don't wish Don't wish the year away because we have no idea what's awaiting us in 2022.
January, February, March, April, May,
Ha,
June,
ha.
July, August, September, October, November, and December, hopefully.
You're really
What?
not funny. You sort of need to sort your figure's fine, but his shtick may have snapped.
How'd you do that?
I have no idea.
I can't put another one on because it's super glued in.
Well, I thought you just blue tacked it in.
No, it's super glued in. What are you snapping my stick for?
What's your man doing on his shtick?
It's up its neck. It's holding it. It's wobbly now.
He's on a shtick.
I'd just like to hold 2 minutes silence in remembrance for Jethro. I remember one of his jokes really dearly.
Yeah, well, let's not.
Out of all the beautiful women in the world, why did I have to end up with that old trollop?
I have to read, yes, condolences. It probably never reaches family, but you know, condolences for lost Jethro, but I'm sorry, he really is not my cup of tea.
You're not my cup of tea, but I still put up with you.
Ha ha ha. Like I've said before, give me Billy Connolly or bring Lee Evans out of retirement any day of the week. Over Jethro.
What's wrong with Jethro? What?
He reminds me of Jimmy Carr. To me, he's offensive for the sake of it because he finds it funny. No.
You just don't know good taste in comedians.
Well, hang on. We like Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
So clearly we have some good taste in comedians.
One comedian doesn't say you have good taste.
21.
It just says you're a work in progress.
Mark Shellard, only joking that we need you to spill the gems and make us laugh. I don't love you all that much.
What?
That's spilling gems. No, you're making me nervous now. No, don't.
Why?
You've already scared me once. Yes. So you've got what? Three more days at work, and then you're at home with the kids over Christmas.
So are you.
I'm at home every week with them. So.
Yeah, you need to get yourself a job. You do.
When coronavirus decides to disappear and stop causing fatalities, I'll be in work more. And work has its uses. Hence why I've got £50 my Christmas bonus to
spend on me.
No. Oh, I had to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to laugh.
Got a message from work today because the company I work for at the account, we're all getting like a £50 gift card to spend. And I had to go in today and pick it up because it has to be done whilst my manager's there. So obviously, it's like, right, I'll come and pick it up today as she won't be in over the weekend and tomorrow when I'm next in. So because we had Connor off, as I've already explained, obviously took Connor in with me, got me. Very quietly over there.
I am sorry.
And they dished out in them love to wakey.
Let's turn them off, eh?
Yes, please. Yeah, they're doing them in the love to shop vouchers. So they're brilliant. So it's like 90 plus shops you can spend them in. So Connor wants to be really helpful. And he says, Mummy, can I hold it and have a look at it on the way home? Like, of course you can, little man. So he's reading our list out. And it's like, came up with Google Play.
I still don't know what Google Play is.
It's basically our app store where we get all our games and whatnot. Yeah. It's Google's version that's on the kids' tablets.
But our app store is free.
Not everything. We just refuse to pay for stuff when there's free versions about.
You're saying we're tied?
Yeah. So yeah, so Connor saw there was Google Play on it. It's like, oh, Mummy, there's Google Play. I can buy all my games that I want now. And what I said, hang on a minute. Who's this we can buy? Is that, well, I can buy games for my tablet now. And it's like, no. It's like, that's Mummy's. So, but it's ours. So obviously trying to explain to a stubborn autistic 7-year-old that what we do is, it's like, Lewis is due a bonus from work. So that will go. Finished? So Lewis's bonus money is going into a pot, which he's already decided is his Telford fund. So basically said any bonuses that come from work is our own. But no, he's like, well, Mummy, we can share it. It's like, no, we can't. It's like, I've got a certain, I've got a few stores in mind for that. Yeah, just,
Home Bargains.
Luckily, Home Bargains is not on the list.
Isn't?
And luckily, there are no model shops on the list. There isn't even Hobbycraft. So yeah, so finally,
Your work needs to get some decent things in then, so you can spend at decent places. What's the point of spending already new block?
Shoes.
It still look the same though. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
No.
Love you, dear.
I bet you do. So yeah, so eventually he did sort of set into his mind that Connor was not going to spend my bonus money. Kaylin, I motion that Nat's bonus goes to the Telford fund.
I second it.
No, because he's got a much bigger bonus than me.
Because I do much more work than you.
We are not getting into this domestic on YouTube.
Oh, we got into this domestic everywhere else.
No. Put it this way. I am not filling the time with our domestic over this dispute. Granted, it is mentally tiring, but I still say it's harder work working in a care home than driving a lorry.
That was it. Just shut me in the room.
Don't ever consider a career change. Kaylin, put all in favour.
All right.
I remember in 2025.
What's happening in 2025?
Because that is when Kaylin was proposing to come over here.
You don't know if one of them want to come and see you.
No, but someone was thinking of going to Telford. But lol. What I am going to do, just bear with me. Lewis, you're going to come in handy again.
Oh, for God's sake, what am I going to do now?
Because Facebook was crashing when I was trying to get sorted.
I just sort it.
So, excuse the tilting. Hey, show them what you're doing when I get sorted. Wherever you are. I've not put your Christmas jumper on either.
I got my Christmas boxer shorts on. Do you want to see that? I can show you my Christmas boxer shorts.
No thanks, don't scarve
What?
everybody.
What? Oh, I'll show you my Christmas boxer shorts.
Needn't bother. Oh, come on, Facebook, behave. So, come on, talk while I'm setting this up.
I got pulled over by the police.
What?
I got pulled over by the police.
What do you mean you got pulled over?
Got pulled over
When?
the other day. I said, sir, you do realise your wife fell out the car 40 miles ago?
Oh,
I said, thank Christ for that. I thought I'd gone deaf.
you're not funny.
You told me to talk, so I spoke.
Right, what are you doing then?
I'm trying to get these bloody guns off this Bismarck. That's what I'm doing. Oh, are we going back again?
No.
Oh.
I'm moving it to where your hand is. My new modelling segment. Before I sort Facebook out. She's not working. No, she's just been slow.
Mm.
Oh, God. See, this is where I'm nicer than you, because I'm not going to make you jump for anything. I'm clear a nicer spouse.
I'm not saying anything to that, because anything I do say, I'll just get me into trouble.
Yep. Anything you do say will incriminate you. So what's that? What's the paintbrush for?
Applying the debonder, hopefully. I'm trying to get the really glue out. Why not break my tweezers?
Or your model. I'm more concerned about your model than. Oh, there's 2 spammers gone.
Spam, 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 spam,
Yeah.
spam, 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 spam. I'm just going to leave that for a bit. Just to try and work its magic.
Kaylin just put, Lewis, I'm trying to find out what someone had told me to release CA glue. Hang tight and I'll find out what it was.
Yeah, you can stick it in the freezer, which does work, but the trouble is if I stick, because it's all cabled in, I'll need to stick the whole lot in the freezer, which I can do, but then every bit of super glue on it will go brittle. But I have got...
No, you're not clear at all. Oh. Where's it? Glue remover.
Yeah. But it needs to be left for a couple of hours. So I left it for 2 weeks. It's sort of gone hard on itself.
And I'm not brave enough to touch it while you're away.
No. Where are you pointing?
I was pointing where your hand was. And Kaylin put that Loctite should work.
Fantastic. Should. You know, I watched a video today, Kaylin.
Oh God.
I'm very intrigued.
I'm right now. I'm just
Very intrigued.
behave yourself.
Well, I'm thinking about doing World War II armour. I don't know. How long does it run for? Because I can't find anywhere on the Facebook page about the group build. I would read the comments, but I can't see them because she sort of pinned me in the corner.
You want to be in that corner?
No, I've got my phone, haven't
You have indeed.
I? We'll just get on to it. We'll do her job for her, you know. Yeah.
Oh, you're doing something. Not used to doing anything.
So Eric's saying, I think that ship needs to be bigger.
It flipping doesn't.
Agreed. Agreed. I think so as well. I am seriously thinking about buying that trumpeter 1-200 Bismarck. You see, any company with half a brain had worked this out, but these guns are in the wrong place. Don't tell them to glue it in. On the actual website, not the Facebook page. Okay. I shall do that now. I shall have my butchers. Under forums. I'm in the shop at the moment. I was. Right. Community.
Just to pre-warn you, I'm going to delete Eric's comment.
What?
He's put, let me just highlight it. Eric, Lewis should build the Titanic and Bismarck in tandem.
Shut up.
No.
Right, I'm in the forums, but I can't find the group build.
Oh, let me.
Group build yesterday.
I'm just gonna. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna scoot this
Yeah.
back over just while he looks. Excuse the mess on the kitchen table.
Did it come up? Military vehicles. YouTube artillery group build. I started December 1st.
And who's this for? Sorry.
Hobby Link.
And for anyone, including myself, what is HobbyLink?
I think Kaylin can answer that question better. I've only known it through Kaylin.
Come on, Kaylin, help us out, please. You're the the knowledgeable one. Is it just like a modelling community, or I'm trying to think of something a bit like I want to say ISM, but I don't think I'm right in the comparison. Transport and Lewis, if you have Mark set, it will release for CA glue almost instantly in a few minutes or so. You know, it'd be sweet we could look for, isn't it?
I don't have Mark set. I have because Mark set's for setting decals. What do I have?
You've got the bottles.
Oh no, I'm trying to do it without looking for.
We're just trying to be knowledgeable. Miserably.
You're miserable.
I love you too.
To me.
Why are you looking at that?
Micro set and micro sol.
The group builds are all the way at the bottom. It's in the military group build, then under 2022 Armour of World War II.
All the way at the bottom. Let's go all the way to the bottom. Group builds. Forum group builds. Annual group builds. And the resources, 3D modeling, real space fantasy, sci-fi fantasy. Got the military modeling build, military model building.
Oh, we've got a stranger come and join us back. We've got Graham McRobert join us saying, "Hey, cheeky boy is in. Ha ha ha. Hail. Good evening, stranger. How have you been keeping?" Kaylin, yes, it's a modelling community run by Kenny Conkling. He sells electronic boards for model kits and has the HLI community with forums, group builds, prizes, and more. Ah. Is that another website I need to block you off?
No. Military. Yeah. Armour. How long is it running for? Where do I find the rules and regulations? I don't really use forum.
No, we don't tend to get on with forums, do we? Why is this not? Okay, everyone just bear with me for watching me. It's my wax is not waxing.
Wax on, wax off.
Let's try that. Mark Shellard. Ask how to debond super glue. I dread to think what her response will be. Graham, landed back in hospital with tooth abscess, but okay now. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better now, Graham, and it's lovely to see your name popping back up.
I think I'll have to
Oh God, why am I getting worried?
So, little Dave just posted on Facebook. Only 6 allowed at Christmas, but 30 for a funeral. I will be holding a funeral for my pet turkey that sadly passed away on the 25th of December.
For anyone who doesn't know, we call Little Dave, Little Dave is Dave Butcher, or Butcher
Right.
That Model.
Dave Barker, who's
Yeah.
from Butcher That Model.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, so if we ever say Little Dave, that's who we mean. Because bless him, he is a bit on the small side, on the short side.
I wouldn't know. Oh, that's that bit come off.
Eric, Dexterous Crafter, how's Connor and his fascination with tornadoes?
Don't mention it.
Yeah, just as annoying. Although, I had to laugh. Apologies to Kaylin, because Kaylin already knows this story. I was sending out Christmas cards to Kaylin and Chris from the Saturday Night Crash, who are both in America. And it was on the table, all sorted, address wrote, literally on the table, so I remembered to go to the post office the next morning. Well, Connor being Connor was being nosy.
Where he gets that from?
Yeah, his dad.
Not from me. You're the one that stares through people's curtains.
Well, we should put curtains up then.
They do. I'm still there with no pressed against window. I can see you.
I'm here. What you up to? Yeah, like I say, he noticed that obviously the bottom it said USA, and he says, "Do these people really live in the United States of America?" I says, "Yes, Rugrat." And he says, "But Mummy, they live in America. They're going to die." I says, not twigging at first, says, "What do you mean?" He says, "Well, there's tornadoes in America. They're going to die. Why do they live there?" So it's trying to explain to him, but just because people live in America, it's not affected everywhere. But because Connor's mind is very black and white, obviously the numerous videos he's watched, like YouTube and whatnot, and his tornado book we got for Christmas, obviously America has the most deadliest tornadoes, as sadly we have seen in the news very, very recently. So yeah, so in Connor's mind, anybody that lives in America is going to be affected by tornadoes. So yes, so you should have seen his face, bless him. It's like pure panic. I was like, no, it's like, don't worry, they're fine. It's like, I was not getting into the fact that where Kaylin and Chris live, it's wild bushfires. Oh, I don't know if bush, but yeah, the wildfires. I thought, yeah, I'm not going into that territory. So yes, he did finally assess and understand that Kaylin and Chris are okay for tornadoes. And it's like, even if we mention Eric lives in America, it's just pure panic, to the point now he makes us laugh because Connor has turned and says that we can't go on holiday to America because we'll get killed by a tornado. Is that right? Okay. Next breath, he wants to be a storm chaser. It's like, them two don't quite mix well together, Connor. And it's like, oh, bless him. But no, we are still very much in the annoying tornado stage. We haven't quite found anything that will replace it. But it's now over here. It's been very, very foggy. We've been struggling with the fog. It's like in Connor's book, it says one of the things for a tornado to start is it has to go, whatever it is, this is where he's the expert, I'm not. It has to reach, the air has to reach from the sky and touch the ground. Well, obviously, you look at the fog, it literally looks like the whole fog is reaching from the sky down to the ground. So he's literally looking round. It's like, if there's just even the slightest bit of twist, he's like, oh, Mummy, we're going to get a tornado. No, we're not, little man. It's just the wind. And it's just like, oh, there's going to be a tornado. It's like, Connor, not round here, there isn't, little man. And he's like, our house is going to get destroyed. And it's like, I can tell you're back in.
Sorry.
And it's just trying to get word in edgeways.
Now you know how I feel.
Trying to explain to him that the tornadoes that happen in America, yes, we get tornadoes over here, but they're certainly not to the extent that you guys have in America or other parts of the world.
Yeah, you'll work tomorrow. You wait until I wind him up so much chronic about it.
You better not do. Needn't bother. Any more ends? No, we need some fours. So, oh yes, Eric. So yes, we're very much still in that ruddy tornado phase.
Oh.
But it's like, this is where I was going initially when Kaylin said tornadoes are expensive, because obviously my mind jumped to Connor with Christmas ideas. It's like, literally all he wants is tornado stuff. And it's like, what actually can you get? It's like, we've got a few things sent to Santa, but it's like, there isn't actually that much that you can get that's like, yeah. Yes, Connor. Oh, hang on, I've got two stuck together here. I'll just snap these two. One stuck to my finger. Kaylin's put, did he find it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's messaged me.
Graham put, Mark Shallard put Graham, ouch. And Graham put, yeah, Mark got painkillers and a tooth to be pulled out after the holidays. Ooh. Eric, well, if you guys ever come over, I'll take you guys storm chasing, lol. No. Thank you for a very kind offer, but I am staying literally 1,000,000 miles away from one.
Why? You're like a tornado in yourself.
Ha ha ha.
Stand by my decision. I'm never doing another Part Works.
Well, at least I've got it on film, but we shall see.
Oh.
Oh, Lord. What you found?
Tall ships group build.
What?
Tall ships.
Tall or tool?
Tall. Height. Tall.
Oh, God.
T-A-L-L.
Kaylin, what on earth have you started? Kaylin, even I run from tornadoes. Yeah, at least there's another sensible person in chat. Oh, I'd say that though, he's getting better, isn't he? Because he's sort of more fixated on the fact. I can't remember if you've corrected me before, Eric, but because in Connor's mind, you only get tornadoes in your tornado alley. So it's sort of saying to him, right, well, this is the only place really that's affected. So worst case scenario is that I can just put the addresses in on Google Maps, for example, and say, well, actually, this is where Tornado Alley is. This is where they live. They're fine. So, note to self, if anyone in America sends me their address, don't send it in Tornado Alley in case it backfires on me with Connor. Kaylin, but we'll steer a boat straight into a storm, lol. I retract the sensible statement.
Oh, that's interesting.
2 seconds. Mark Shellard, glad it wasn't me this time. For once, I'm innocent. Just this once. Go on.
So the group builds on this Hobby Link International run from the 1st of January to the 31st of December.
Mm-hmm. Right, so why is that interesting? You haven't got any models. Really? Could you go into that one, will you?
Not the armour one. Well, either of them. The tall ship one is running again from the 1st of January to the 31st of December. So I could possibly enter that one.
Which one?
The tall ship one.
With what ship?
I could get one.
No.
Why?
What agreement did we come to?
When you say we.
We. When are you allowed to buy models, and what have you drilled into the kids to tell you?
We just won't tell the kids.
Birthday, Christmas, and Telford. Because you had a lovely model game plan. The fact was that you was hoping to do a minimum of 3 models a year. So get one finished, in essence, that's birthday. Your birthday wanted to replace it. One for Telford.
Yeah, but Kaylin's shown me this.
Kaylin's very lucky. I've already sent his Christmas card. Because he's such a gentleman for helping you, Lewis.
Never let me do anything wrong.
Sure.
Star Trek group build.
Eric, the last 2 storm systems that we had in the Missouri and Ohio River area have been insane. The science part has been incredible. Unfortunately, the loss of life and property has been staggering. No, absolutely. It was just I've been following snippets of it in the news we get over here. I think one of them, didn't it break a record or something for the longest? Oh, what was it? Something like the longest amount of ground time that a tornado spent or distance it's travelled on land. I'm sure that's what I could be wrong. I probably am. But yeah, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Like I say, really, really sad and scary just for damage it's caused. Like I say, you look at it from a scientific point of view, it's just wow. Mother Nature can be amazing, but just scary. Steve, Totally Scale Models. Tall Ship in Lidl, 1999 by Revell. Oh, what a shame you've said you're not building Revell models anymore.
Well,
Moving on.
I was thinking about the Agostini.
That's Partworks. Them ones you need to save up for. That penny has just dropped which ones you're thinking of. You're thinking of wooden ones.
Yeah.
Save up for them. So probably not, no. You save up your £400-500 or however much they are and you can get one. That was a deal. Put away your partwork money and you can save up for it. Eric. Yeah, Eric. Now, children. Kaylin, I watch a news channel from the UK to get my news on America. It's not only hilarious, but the closest to the truth, lol.
It's not Sky, is it?
Well, that's all I can think of. But he'd probably get in America.
You can get any of them in America, just like you get American news channels over here.
Can you?
YouTube.
Yeah, true. It's rather bad the fact that Kaylin says that our news channels are actually closer to the truth than American.
Right, probably American news channels are closest to truth than what ours is. They're all corrupt.
Eric, the one in Kentucky was thought to be the longest track tornado on record. However, preliminary surveys show a 14-mile break, so it's looking like two very strong tornadoes. Yeah, because wasn't there, I'm sure I read somewhere, weren't there 8 on the ground at one point? It wasn't just, initially we had, I read 2, there was 2 on the ground. And then I'm sure I read somewhere that there was potentially up to 8 tornadoes on the ground at once. There's that blinking neck.
I might just cut these off. And...
Well, can we let's say, can we sort of not try and find you this mark set or whatever it is, and sort of give it one last bash with that before we resort to drastic measures?
I'm just getting sick of it, to be honest.
I know. Eric, Kaylin's not wrong. So I'm assuming that's about the news post. And Kaylin has put, are they sure that wasn't a 14-mile eye? A 14-mile eye? Flipping heck.
Nothing beady that is either.
Oh. Yeah. Give yourself a pat on the back for that one.
I will, but I'm just about to hold on this. Oh,
Oh gosh.
just snap that. Don't. Just.
Right. Oh, Steve's not helping. I'm selling some kits. Revell level 5, 172, Avro Shackleton, AEW2 with a few bits of aftermarket, £75 plus postage and packaging. Kaylin, I wonder if the stuff Paul sells on ISM is similar to MarkFit.
No idea.
Fair enough. That's why I sort of looked at you but didn't talk, because I wasn't sure if you were concentrating.
Sick of it now.
Can I ask a question without peeing you off? In the instructions, did Hachette tell you to super glue it?
Yes.
Right, then I'm going to get on to Hachette, because the only way you can get that off...
I've just done it.
Have you broke it?
No, I've just cut it.
Cut what?
Through the bottom.
Cut through the bottom?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. If Hachette has told you to super glue it shut and then actually said, well, it's wrong, surely they are liable if any bits are broken to replace them.
Yeah, but now. The trouble is, you replace one bit on it, it's not just a case of replacing one. Because if I break that base, that means that whole base has to be replaced. That means the searchlight needs replaced. And that means all of this needs to come off to get the cable out that's running straight down through the centre of it, to get that out, to put a new one in. But then I'm going to have to undo all of this work, which means I'm potentially going to break all of that.
That's meaning surely Hachette should be liable for all of it.
Yeah, Hachette can go and do one. For like a... To be honest.
I love how he fills me with confidence when I've just started my Stobart, which is Hachette.
I know people don't have issues with part works and this, that and the other. But you know what? People don't have issues with Peugeots. They do have issues with Peugeots. I have issues with this. And it's not the fact that I've had to do it. It's the fact you paid all of that money and they can't even get it right. But prior research and prior planning wouldn't have gone amiss.
No, and I have to admit, I think the problem with Hachette is it's very, very hit and miss. It's like my first, in essence, I want to say part work. I know it was, I did cross stitch, and it was just absolutely nothing but trouble. In the end, it's just like I didn't even finish for subscription. It's like, no, you know what? I've had enough. And it's like Peter Rabbit went okay. No, because even that I had issues with the magazines and instructions, didn't I? A couple of them, the templates are wrong, and I had a big mistake was, I think it was one of the patchwork squares I've got to come up. They printed all the magazines to be bound together to be sent, but then once it all been printed, they actually sent different material. So it's just little things that just don't seem to be organised. So touch wood, I don't have any of that with Stobart, because this is probably the most expensive bit of, in fact it is the biggest Hachette thing I've ever done. Kaylin, how do you mess up a cross stitch? Very easily. No, with Hachette, it was more magazines weren't getting sent out. They was going missing. A couple of them got sent missing threads. Yeah, it was just issue after issue. A couple of them, the actual templates just weren't clear. It was just, yeah. I think in the end, without even Lewis says, you know what? I think he got sick of me moaning. So it's like, you know what? Just stop it if you're having nothing but issues. So they've got the Hachette have got the right idea, but I think I'm probably not far for truth. It's just look at the money you pay for them. It's like, oh, look at this easy money. But they're not putting the quality into the quantity that they dish out. And I think that's where they let themselves down. Oh, I've missed one. Kaylin, I can't remember what Paul called it, but it's similar to Tamiya Mark Fit for decals. Steve, not sure, Kaylin. I thought they developed it themselves, but then maybe not. Kaylin, how much is the Root Master Diamond Art? That one looked pretty cool. I saw Horlicks's making one. I honestly couldn't tell you, Kaylin. I think the best thing to do is just search it, in all honesty. See if you can find one, because there's just that many different providers. Kaylin again. So, okay, so yes, if you ask Paul, he developed it, which he probably did. He said it's superior to Mark Fit Super Strong. Alright, so just bear with me. I'm just going to very quickly get the group ready, because I've just noticed it's 9:20. And some of us have got work tomorrow. Hurrah!
I haven't.
Oh, come on, Facebook. It better be Facebook playing up. And not our internet's being slow.
Oh yeah, we've got new internet now.
Right, so there we are. So it's about full screen. So this was where we were finished last week. This is Jay's channel and his pieces he's working on. So the first one this week is Kaylin. The decals have been applied. Now I'm finalising some of the paint before locking it in with flat clear, and then I'm calling it done. This has been a fun build with a lot of headaches, lol. I'll be putting up the completed build on my channel once I go through the hours, or shall I say days, of video footage. That is nice. Very nice, Caitlin. And this is Jay. After a fight with a broken door switch on my Altea 1968 Renault 4-litre Export, I finally completed issue 99. Want to go now then finished. Sad to see it finished, but loved building it. So this is the updated pics of it now. Oh, look, picnic. Oh, that is looking very nice. Oh, wow. I love that, Jay. Let's put it into a little diorama. Oh, I like that. Kaylin, in this special edition, Coffee with Kaylin at the Workbench, I will be applying a wash to the deck of the Battleship Bismarck by Agora Models and just having a general... What?
The Agora Models is the shed one.
Is it?
Yeah. They're both the same.
Sending my prayers over, Kaylin, by Agora Models and just having a general hangout while I try to get Bismarck ready for part 1 of the build. Now I think Kaylin mentioned he's looking at keeping it as a Monday morning, his time. So it's going to be Monday afternoon for us. So please keep an eye out. And this is Quanaman. So unfortunately, if you haven't seen the post, there's just so much going on with all of us basically in the Crash Gang. James has made a decision to sort of leave it over Christmas and New Year. So yeah, not a problem. Give us all that break over Christmas. So this is what Quanaman posted in response. With no Saturday crash, I guess Lewis will have to continue fantasizing about what a glamorous and sexy drag queen I make. Never know, we might get Lewis back in drag. I am sure one of my corsets will fit you.
You can forget that without I pull them on you.
Caitlin I shared a link. I bought my first ever full figure model unboxing and reveal.
Yeah, I watched that today as well.
It's a nice model, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, looking forward to seeing your progress. And Frankie, something a little different. My Christmas bonus has gone quickly. So he's bought himself a keyboard. Yes, which I have to admit was on Connor's Christmas list. Thankfully, Santa hasn't agreed to that one. Kaylin has shared a link. In this video, I will be introducing my entry into the 2022 Hobby Link International Armour of World War II group build. And it is a Sherman. Now, I think Kaylin mentioned that this is actually the first ever tank he's built. So, yes, again, like with all your builds, Kaylin, we look forward to seeing your take on it and how...
The first one he's built, he's not built one yet.
All right, the first one...
Will be.
The first one... The first... Right, go back. This is the first model that Kaylin has attempted. Better? Yeah. So So yes, Caitlin, once again, we look forward to seeing how you get on with your tank. That one, so I'll just do a little refresh, but that was everything. Yep. Yeah, resubmit it, yep. So thank you very much, everybody, for your sharing. Let me just stop sharing. Flick this up. Let's have a look at these comments before I start winding down. Kaylin, I doubt I could find it here in the USA. I'd never even heard of diamond art until meeting Mrs. Claus Williamson. I'll have a Google for you, Kaylin, and I'll see what I can find out for you. But I don't think I have seen one. But I'll certainly have a good dig for you. Kaylin, I absolutely love Jay's builds. I still need to email him about getting a reno. Oh, someone's statue's about to get bigger. Mark, Lewis in pink and frilly knickers, shivers. So yes, as Lewis has pointed out, wouldn't be the first time I could put pics up if you wish. Yes, for anybody that may not have caught it, on the Saturday night crash was attempting a ladies' night. So it was just some of us ladies basically doing the Saturday night crash, and was a bit low on female numbers. And Lewis, being the gentleman that he is, wanted to help. So he actually went upstairs. He put one of my dresses on. I think you had Paige's Elsa hair on, didn't you? Elsa Frozen hair on. And yeah, and literally sat at the bench in his dress. It was an absolute sight.
It was good. Oh, I'm on screen now. You don't need to move it anymore. See, that looks good.
It doesn't.
It does.
You look about 60.
Well, younger than you.
I don't like them. They make men look older. I know I like older men, but not that old.
A man that can grow a beard has a lot of patience.
I mind you that when you're effing and jeffing over photo etch. Like I say, I still reckon we ought to give you a try on one of my proper corsets with the tie-up backs. What's that? Trouble is with things. Oh, trouble is with
with thongs.
Yeah, trouble is with thongs. When you fart, they whistle. Yeah. I wouldn't know. Not a word before I walk into anything. Steve, right, catch you later. I'm off to watch Star Trek Into Darkness. You would do well to watch this, Lewis, as you also have the JJ prize kit.
Yeah, I certainly will.
You will, because it's Star Trek, won't you?
Yeah. I'll be watching it and I'll pull pictures up and references, and I'm just waiting on a few more bits.
Mark, I'll pass. And Graham, oi, less of the old. See, I'm sorry, but it's no beards and facial hair are absolutely not my cup of tea. Not a word.
Get used to it, witch.
No.
Yeah.
No. Paige is not going through that I want Daddy to look like the Gruffalo look anymore.
Oh.
No. No.
Do you want me to put that up on your Facebook and you can show what? I don't think we've seen it, have we?
What's that?
When I styled my...
You mean your Mohican, and when you actually went...
Let's put it up.
Kind of, you've still got it quick.
I've got it. It's just how far through my pictures. Get through all my videos and whatnot.
bear with him when he goes trawling.
You get lonely in the truck.
I bet you do. Well, if you can't find it, we can always post it and we'll do it in a couple of weeks when I'm back.
I can find it. I saw it the other day.
Graham keeps the chin warm. It is, but it's just, I just find it annoying because it's like I go to kiss him and it's just tickling up my nose.
Here's an idea. Don't go to kiss me. There we go.
You found it?
Yeah. Posted.
Yeah, that's what I was on about. Yeah, spare me while I share my screen again. Yeah, I'm sorry, but what sort of look was that? And you actually appeared on the crest like this. You did this for the crest, didn't you? You just remind me like a punk genie. Yeah, thankfully that style literally only lasted the night, didn't it?
Weekend.
And then it came off.
Starting to curl up again.
Yeah, you should keep fiddling with it. But yeah,
Stops sharing screen.
it's just no thanks. Kaylin, that's awesome, Lewis.
I don't agree with your comment, Mark.
Nat sounds jealous because she can't grow facial hair.
I must admit, I was watching a program. It was tattoo program. I can't remember the name of it, but it's where people had bad tattoos and went in and fixed it. And there was a young lass on there from London, and she had a full-on beard. You finished drinking while you were on live stream?
Nope, go on.
You know, gulping and everything.
Go on.
I'll belt you in a minute. Yeah, full-on beard. You could do that.
A bit like Greatest Showman.
Yeah. Got good on her.
Graham, that's a big no-no.
That's a big no-no.
I'm presuming to the facial style.
Oh, quite good.
No, in all fairness, like I say, hands down to anyone that has the hormonal imbalances that is proud of things like that. But for me, it's just no. I get one hair and it's like pluck out.
You don't. You leave it for like 6 weeks. Oh, when's meant to say that? Not like pubic hair growing on your face.
You're quite finished.
No.
Yes, and on that bombshell, I'm going to start wrapping up.
Presents.
All wrapped.
Hey. Even that one that come today.
Except that one today.
I'm gonna find it tomorrow, you know.
You're not going to find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna go check the car now before you go to work.
Good luck finding it. Kaylin, Lewis could pull off the whole 300 vibe.
What's 300 vibe, Caitlin? You got away from songs and that.
Mark Shallard, the nose hair is growing in nice and thick.
Yeah, I keep picking them. Fucking up. Makes you cry.
Kaylin, we still have shopping to do.
Shopping. Model shopping. Models.
It could be for his good lady and her crafts.
Models.
His good lady?
Yeah, everything I buy is for my good lady. I'm just yet to meet her.
You can't afford your good lady of your dreams.
No. You back take it all. I'm in a happy mood.
I've noticed.
What's the 300 vibe, Kaylin?
Yeah, well, okay. Oh, Kaylin, there is no other kind, Lewis.
Certainly isn't.
So just a reminder,
She's shopping for
there
another
is
woman.
definitely.
Show me can't treat them like cars. I'll just sit in it, take it for a test ride.
There is definitely no Friday Gem next week, with it being Christmas
Why not?
Eve. I'm not live streaming Christmas
Why
Eve.
not?
Bear with me one moment. Okay.
No.
No spammer.
Right.
Yeah, there's definitely no Friday Gem next week. Like I say, with it being Christmas Eve. If Lewis is that desperate to live stream, please keep an eye out on the Model Making Trucker YouTube. See if there's anything new. New Year's Eve. We don't know yet, in all fairness. We've not decided, have we? He says
we can
yes.
do a late one and see the new year in with everyone.
Oh, no, that's an idea.
Internet might be a bit slow though.
The only thing is how many other people will be doing that.
Don't know. Get in there first. Get the stream set up for it.
An idea actually. So yeah, so Christmas Eve we will see about doing. Honestly, I quite like that idea with Lewis. Lewis just said about doing a proper Christmas Eve, seeing the new year and everything. Obviously, I know we'll be a bit early. Road across the pond. So to keep an eye out on this channel and Model Making Trucker, just in case there's any spontaneous streams. Obviously, the kids are off school, so you never know.
Yeah, the kids might do.
The kids might.
Might do on Christmas Day. We've got kind of many models.
It's got Lego Technic.
Yeah. Get them with the snap kits,
Keep an eye out for Christmas, like I say, between my channel and Lewis's channel, and I'm sure that Connor and Paige will appear at some point.
Kaylin's on about doing a drunken modelling New Year's Eve with a couple of people from Hobbylink International. That'll be interesting.
And I'll keep you posted.
It doesn't say that.
Or I'll keep you updated then.
Yeah, I'll read it all.
Yeah, with a couple of people.
The one below it.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated. Lol. Happy now?
Yeah. Keep the comments going. Come on. She's wanting to get off to go to work tomorrow.
Mark Shellard, have a safe, good Christmas, everyone, and see you all in the new year. Yes, you will do.
Yeah, if we do a live stream on New Year's Eve, whatever you do not say to Nat, I'll see you or I'll speak to you next year. It confuses the hell out of her.
That was like 2 years ago.
That was more than 2 years ago. Been driving the trucks 2 years. 3 years. 2 or 3 years.
It was the once that someone threw me. So shush.
It confuses the hell out of her.
So yes, everyone, I'm just going to basically repeat what Mark said. If we don't see you again before Christmas, I hope everyone has a fantastic Christmas. Stay safe, eats lots, drinks lots, and basically just has an amazing time with their families.
You're going to die, aren't you?
Not till New Year. Kaylin, thanks for a lovely afternoon as always. Have a
New Year?
What?
Which New Year? You've been saying that every year, and I'm still waiting for you to go on it.
Have a wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you next year.
Oh, that's just confused her.
Lol, hopefully sooner, but take care. For now, a massive, massive thank you, everyone. And we shall see you.
Oh, you got another comment.
When we see you.
You got another comment.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have. It's popped up here. It's just come in.
I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
It's not, I can see it, Mark and to Kaylin. Nice try.
You still have to check it. I'm trying to keep on as long as possible. Make a late.
Night, everyone. Bye bye.